started from the bottom and now I'm.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's Simply Beauty, okay, honey. Today you see my sister girl back there. That's a hat from Style with Fashion that will be coming out. And today I am doing a little shoot for my brand, and I have some new items. One, I really want to show you guys this beret because it's fab. Okay, first off, she is like shiny. Ugh. And it's not like a plastic shiny, it's like a velvety shiny. It's such a cute beret. And then it has like this drawstring inside. So I love her. So yeah, that's have a like a little chocolate look going on, honey. So with that being said, excited to do another video and talk to you guys about, you know, my life so far. Into our products, right? So we have Murad, that's our moisturizer that I'll be using. And I have a good girlfriend that doesn't want to leave me. She's so clingy. So we're gonna deal with her. But yeah, girl, what are we gonna talk about first? Okay, all right, so you know I'm always dating or whatever. Oh, my skin looks so, I'm just so happy to make content. I don't even know, I'm just sitting here smiling. And this is just an illuminator that is so pretty under like foundation and stuff. It just makes you really, really glow under. And I was born to glow, so. Anywho, girl, so I was doing a whole online dating thing again, okay? But I did a different app this time, so y'all can't drag me, okay? So yeah, child, I did it, child. We did it. And I thought I found somebody. I'm like, oh, he's handsome, no kids, honey. I said, ooh. But you know, I found out like one of my major deal breakers is a man not in his purpose. And when I say in his purpose, like he loves what he does. I'm looking for my foundation brush. This is the tinted moisturizer I always use. But yeah, like he's in his purpose or what have you, and you know, loves what he does, and you know, is a risk taker. You know, makes business moves. Is a man, you know? I consider that a man, somebody that just goes for what they want, you know, without recognition or needing, you know, approval, I guess you would say, right? So anyways, I'm talking to this guy, and y'all know how I'm going super hard with everything that I do. So it's hair, makeup, videos, and painting. That is all I know how to do, and that's all I'm gonna do, okay, period. So anyways, I'm living in my purpose, in other words, right? And though I'm only 25, I have very high expectations for anybody that's around me to be living in their purpose. Like, I'm like, I can't be, you know, associating with people that are not at their highest self, because then they pour out or suck positive energy from me, you know? And I've seen it. So now that I'm conscious of that, I'm talking to this guy. Ooh, okay, matching. Come on now, girl. So anyways, I'm talking to this guy, whatever, and everything is super cute, a lot of flattery. And like, the thing is with flattery, I know I'm beautiful, baby. I made it happen. That picture you saw, I made it happen. You know, I take care of myself, so I know. So, you know, with flattery, it's like, it's sweet, it's nice, but after a while, it's like, what more do you have to offer than your flattery and compliments? Because I can get that from anywhere. So anyways, we go into the conversation of business and where he's trying to be in life and da-da-da-da-da, right? So he tells me, you know, what he's trying to do. So I'm like, okay, cool. How are you getting there? So I'm gonna use this Instant Age Rewind Erase Concealer. So I'm like, okay, how are you getting there? What are you doing to be that person that you want to be, right? I'm gonna put a little on my eye too as a base. So I'm like, how are you getting there, right? He's like, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I got this going on or whatever. And I'm like, okay, what's your deadline? What do you see yourself in 5 years? I see myself in a happy relationship, blah, blah, blah. And for me, it was like, he was like so hooked on the idea of a relationship. That was the most important thing in his life. Like, we have many differences. Like, he's done super long relationships, like 5 years, 7 years, 8 years, whatever. I'm like, that is part of my life that I'm dedicating to somebody. And I promised myself that I would put my career before any and everything and anybody else. That's me, right? So I say that to say that those are a couple of our differences, right? So I'm like, okay. And he was like, in his career, you know, in 5 years. So I'm like, okay. And back at it again, I'm like, okay, so how are you gonna get there? I'm using a small brush. How are we gonna get there? Like, how are we doing this, sweetie? How are we doing this? Like, oh, I'm doing this little event, and you know, all I need is one big break, and you know, I'll be good. I'm like, no, you don't. You need more than one big break. And then what I say that to say, I'm asking him all of these questions, and he took a look at what I've been doing in terms of Instagram and stuff like that. And he's like, I said, how are you promoting yourself? And he's like, oh, I'm just gonna go out. Oh, I'm doing the same thing as you on social media, right? I'm like, first off, I've been doing makeup for 10 years. I've been painting all my life. Painting, drawing, and everything. This is all I know how to do, right? Every job I've had, it's just been these few. So I felt away because it was like he was trying to compare himself to me. Like, you know, the same way you're getting yourself out there is the same way I am. Meanwhile, his Instagram is private, barely got any followers, and you know, works a 9 to 5. How we like? That's not, and I had to break it down to him, like, I'm looking for somebody that is equally yoked, which was a big thing for me to say, because as a woman, I've never stood my ground to say this is what I need and this is what I can't deal with, you know? So it was major for me to say, I need somebody that's equally yoked, somebody that is, you know, equally passionate about what they're doing, where they're going, and knows where they're going, and has goals and end dates. Like, the man didn't even have an end date for his projects. I'm like, where are you going if you don't even have like a goal, end time to finish something? Like, how far are you gonna get if you don't even know where you're going? And then he's like, you know, this is my first time, you know, having somebody I'm dating. And we talk about stuff like this, right? And I'm like, that's an excuse again, because I've never had somebody, like a man, interested in what I'm doing to where he's actually interested. Like, I've never had it, so that's an excuse. And I say that to say we were only talking for like 2 days. And he was like super, super clear. And I'm super, super detached. Like, it takes me a long time to even like people, be friends with people. Like, I'm just like, I don't know if I really like you. That's the problem. And you already know you like me. That's my second problem. Like, yeah. So anyways, I had set it up for us to have a date or whatever, but I don't know if I'm really going, because I'm just like, if we're not equally yoked, I'm wasting my time. I am utterly wasting my time. Like, you've been waiting for somebody to pat you on the back and tell you you can do it, and you too grown for that. You're too grown for that, baby. You're too grown for that. All right. See, we finished the face, honey. We finished it. But I love updating y'all on my dating life, because most of the time it's null and void. That's so sad to say. Most of the time it's null and void. It's not even existing. We just fake it. We just fake like we like people. No, I don't even do that. So my trick is to always, I use 2 powders. I use a lighter one and one that is my skin tone. So the lighter one I mix and put it under my eyes. Make sure it's really, really like, you know, pop out kind of thing. And then the one that's my skin tone, I always go under my contour. Get a good set. Not too much powder because we don't want to look powdery. And I saw my other video, I didn't even blend out my neck. I was like, ooh, I hope y'all don't clock me. That is not the thing. That is not what I was trying to sell, okay? I was not trying to sell that. All right, stunning, stunning, stunning. Fab. Okay, so for me, I want to use this Congo Palette Essentials, and they have this deep brown color right here. So I want to use that with a flat, fluffy brush. Tap some of that off and just press it on my eye. And again, we're going for a chocolate look. And this is like a 10-minute smoky. Yeah, I was supposed to be doing like 90s, and I was just talking about everything under the sun. I just wanted to tell y'all because I was so upset that the man was telling me that we're just alike in terms of career. And I'm just like, you don't even take chances. And I moved to another state by myself. And though, I mean, he moved. I'm just rambling. Okay, stunning, stunning, stunning. So let's take a second color. This is my contour color, right? I'm gonna take a second fluffy brush and take the deepest color, right? And since this is warm, it'll go perfect in a crease. Just smoke it out. And kind of just lift up my eye. A good trick is to lift your head back and just when I think of like 90s supermodels, they were like super, super sexy, super effortless. It was never too much, you know? And we're gonna use our Tarte palette in this warm reddish color, and then this color, camel color. And just put that in the crease. Okay, so for me, I'm really, really finicky on my lines, right? So I always take my concealer and go right under there, press it under, press it, press it, press it. Right, so that gives me a lifted eye. I always wanna lift my eye. Damn, girl. All right, so let's smoke the bottom out real quick. Can I use it? Yeah. You know, I didn't add my contact. Just thought about it. It's just super, super chocolatey. You know? It's supposed to be like 10 minutes. We already up to 17. I'm using our camel color again. Ooh, my stomach is growling. I'm hungry. So today I'm going to Target looking good, okay? Looking good up, girl, good up. Shout out to all my Crown Heights kids.
What we do here is go back.
I swear I learned how to say good up. Okay. Period. Let's spray my brush. My concealer dry. You see that? She dried. Anyways, we're gonna blend her out. Circle what? Excuse me. And we're just gonna tap her on. I love a good contour. Usually I put on blush first. Today. Okay, so we're gonna go in with our Natasha Denona palette. This is my favorite blush. It's a cream blush. So just go in, get a little bit. It's just so pretty and light. And I kind of like push it into my skin. Can you kind of see the difference? Super light and easy. I want to just blend out that contour. So we get the shadow, but not so much the color, you know? All the way up to the eyes. That just sinks it in. So you get that whole shadow around your face. Let's take off my scarf, honey, because today she is more blue and gray. Ooh, Lordy, don't be disrespectful though. Don't be disrespectful though. Okay, you see this for? Oh my God. Ooh, I need to fix my hair. And I'm putting some Eco Styling Gel on my hair. Like, I just washed my hair and put some conditioner and color in it to get it this blue color. Let's look. Ooh. Oh my God, I did not mean to do that. So annoying. Okay. Oh, that's sexy. Oh, that's so sexy. And these are the same ones and Set It Off that I have in my last video. Alright. Ooh. I'm just a klutz right now. Alright, brush spray. Some pigment. Dip the brush in. Push it in. And then put it on my hand. Lift the color. So this is for laugh lines because I get them a lot. Blend it out. Yeah, this is not a 10-minute look. This is in-depth glam. Okay. I think she's gorgeous though. Okay, yes ma'am. All right, we're gonna blend out that contour just a bit with some blush. Bring that color back. All right, let me get dressed and come back. So yes, I'm a diva, yes. You can't kill her, yes. She's here to stay, yes. She's getting paid. Yeah.